Hi guys, and welcome back to Dunecraft. So, I finally got a bit of time to do some streaming, and thought today we'll work on a little bit of redstone. And we've got a little bit of help as well. So let's just jump up here, and this is what we've got started today. The storage room. We've got all this done out, this laid out. I did start recording this morning, but then I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown because it wasn't working, and then I looked at YouTube and there was a new design for it out, so I just ripped the whole thing down and we started again. I've got Mad Cow here helping me, he's just having a look around. I made the whole thing in creative and sent him a world download so we can have a look at it as well, but hopefully we've got the first two set up now. It shouldn't be too hard to get the rest done. We jump down here. I've laid out the space we need, and we have 4 more modules to build up here like this. So I'm going to jump into the other chat with Mad Cow and then we can get started on this. Let me just find where he is. Hello again.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
Cool. I must just say this, but you're very organized.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you've laid everything out, all perfect guidelines.
I was wandering around and waiting for something to do, and I didn't. It was either that or build more. So I just kind of counted how much space it takes and laid it out nice and easy.
It really is like a paint by numbers now.
Yeah. Well, I built it in creative, which you got the world download for.
Yes, yeah.
And then, because it was a single player, I just switched it to survival mode and destroyed the whole thing so I could see exactly how many items I needed.
Okay.
So as you can see,
Made collecting
we've got
everything easy.
yeah, we've got extra in case we lose anything, and a stack of dirt blocks for pillaring up. But I think that's right. But you know, it's me, so there could be something wrong. I might have missed something.
I'm sure we can figure it out if we do.
Yeah, the hardest part is the hoppers under here. If you stand here where I am and look up, that's the hard part.
Is it the space getting in there or just making sure you get them pointing in the right way?
A bit of both. Some of them you have to kind of pillar up slightly and you've got one block above your head and you have to jump and aim down. Mainly, which one is it? This one in here. The gap above my head, there's 2 there. It's that the top one of them 2 that's difficult to get. Which is why I've put the double jump on. I moved 2 beacons over and put speed and double jump on, and it makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, the boost jump is very nice.
Yeah, but the first one I built, this one I built by the video, and then this one I kind of built from the bottom up.
I think it might be easier going from the bottom up. You do layer by layer.
Yeah, I did it like that, except these slabs with the repeaters and everything on up here. Because I needed to get up and down, I needed the space in there, so I did that. That was the last bit I did.
Alright.
But it seems to work. I've tested it out. I've put some I've put some items in here from this side of the storage system, and they've gone in right. Yeah. Occasionally it skips one and it goes into the unsorted chest, but not many.
I think that's just a bit of timing if there's too much, but you can make it so that your before it goes into the unsorting chest, it can loop back around. So you give yourself, but I mean, if it's 1 or 2 items, it's not the end of the world to pick them up and drop them in.
No, I'll probably just leave that and just empty the unsorted chest like once a day or something.
So often. Yeah.
But I thought we can get started here and we can kind of build at the same time.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, and Eon's streaming as well, so I've just been having a look at his stream before I started.
What's he doing?
Slime farm.
Okay.
He's got a double slime chunk, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Your slime farm is doing quite well as well.
Yeah, have you seen in the storage system? I've put a load of slimes in there. There's absolutely loads.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice.
I think we've got nearly half a double chest of slime blocks.
Yeah, it's quite efficient. When I was down there for 30 minutes, I think there were about 3.5, 4 stacks.
Yeah.
Per chest, so it's doing alright.
Okay. That one. blocks. Yeah, once you've got the bottom bit down, it's a lot easier. Oh, everyone keeps going on about that Elite Mobs plugin, and it really irritates me.
Yeah, if it causes problems, there's no use putting it in.
Yeah, I got kind of angry because it ruins the end farm.
Yeah,
I spent so long building that.
What did it actually do, that mod?
Or
plugin?
The Endermite, or the plugin.
The plugin.
It made the Endermite despawn every time someone left the end, even when it had the name tag.
Yeah, but actually for the game, what did it do?
Oh, it has a, well, I think they said it's like 1% chance that there'd be these elite mobs spawning, which are like extra strong and they drop good stuff. Oh, DarkSolid's on the stream. We are building an item storage system.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've got a question on stream asking what we're building. Yeah, let's just look up. Yeah,
I've got your stream underneath, so I can keep track of what you're doing as well.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be interesting because me and Redstone don't mix. Me and Redstone, while I'm streaming and talking, might be a bit of a disaster. Okay. Comparators. This bit I've kind of got figured out. I've built it that many times.
Yeah, I was going to say, once you've done it a few times, it's like muscle memory.
Yeah, well, I built it wrong and destroyed it. It was mostly right. But then I built it on creative, and then I built it twice here so far. So I'm kind of getting a bit used to.
Getting used to it. It's like when I was doing my sugarcane farm. The first 2 levels, it took me forever to figure out what was going on. But once you got it down, it goes quite easy.
This bit I always forget which blocks I've got redstone on. Just dust. Torches. What was that? I should just took a screenshot. Oh no, put them on the side instead of on top. You know when you look at it and then 10 seconds later you forgot?
Yeah.
It's me.
That was a mistake I made as well for the sugarcane farm. I tried it out and I built a little section not in the right place. And then when I went and built it, I built it the opposite way around. Oh, so nothing looked the right way, and it was just driving me insane.
Yeah, well, this took ages to actually build the first part because I was using, well, it's Tango's design, like I told you.
Yeah.
But using that video, it's not a tutorial, but he says I'll try and do it so you can see what I'm doing, and it's not easy at all. And there was parts of it that he doesn't explain, but it's essential to the thing working. And you can only see it if
flies through it.
When he flies over at the end, not even looking at it, just flying around.
Yeah.
And you can see some of the things that he didn't tell you about. That
one little thing makes all the difference, eh?
Okay, redstone dust. It was so much easier building when it was next to each other rather than round a corner.
Yeah. I'm gonna make somebody seasick with all my running.
You're not the only one. I'm running back and two, and I'm not even placing a block every time I come back. Sometimes I just forget what I've just seen. This one. I knew there was something else. I think I've told him he's streamed it before. 2 or 3 times. Okay, droppers go up next. Now the droppers, when you do them, are facing upwards. There's 8 facing up and then 1 facing into the hopper at the top.
Okay.
You can actually see the different pattern if you look from this side.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, kind of have to just stand on them to get up there. Okay. Okay, the two that I've just put here that are attached to, well, in front of the comparators is where the torch tower starts.
Lots, okay. This jump boost is fantastic.
Oh, Bacon's watching. Hi, Bacon.
Hey, Bacon.
He said something before about his internet's on and off. That's why he's not online.
Yeah, he was having issues with it. I'm just a little behind you, so it makes it easy. I just can't be off of yours.
Yeah. I'm gonna start droppers now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, lost count now. Actually, I had 18, so. I hope we've got enough hoppers, but because this one uses more than, well, what I built before the first time. But I made some extra, but we've got plenty of iron in the iron farm, if not.
Yeah, that's working quite nicely.
Yeah, it just kind of runs all day.
Your signal's pulsing on that side and mine's not. What am I missing?
Just give me a sec up here and I'll come and have a look. Volume's a bit low apparently. Everything's at maximum. Okay. Oh god. Hate it when you're this high up and place an item wrong. Okay, is it pulsing yet or not?
No. Can't seem to figure out what I've done.
Oh, you got too many torches here.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's from that side. Alright, so there we go.
There we go. That was working.
There we go.
Do you want me to stop while you catch up?
No, keep going.
Ah, Bacon just said he's got a new mic, so hopefully he can join next time.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun last time. It's so much nicer live streaming when there's people with me.
Yeah, it gives you something to talk to as well, and
Apparently, your volume's okay. It's mine that's the problem.
okay.
So I'll just have to move the mic closer to me.
I would have thought with my dodgy voice that.
Oh, it's my mic. I need a
Okay.
new mic, but you know, it's one of those things. You need money for that.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I mean, I could speak louder, but I don't want to wake the baby up. How are you doing there?
Good. I think I'm one more and then one in there. One too high.
Yeah, take the top one off, and then
Yeah.
where you stood needs to be another hopper facing in like that. You face them into the dirt blocks.
Okay, from the other side. Oh no,
Yeah.
this is feeding into that one, eh? I mean,
they're just they don't actually point into anything. They just gotta be out of the way.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you join hoppers going from here round to.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it
from
points into this one, and then if you point them into that, and then.
Like that.
Yeah, and the same on the other side.
Okay.
Okay, I said I don't want to wake the baby up, so I don't want to shout, and I get told to move it to the balcony. It's not very nice. Oh, not in this weather. We had a massive thunderstorm today.
Okay, nice and cold there.
No, it was hot.
Oh, okay.
The temperature dropped for about an hour. But then it went back up again. Okay, what's next? I think after that is the torch tower. Have you caught up now? You just got them droppers to do?
I just got this. Yeah, that's it.
I need more food. Well, the empty chests I had from the first design, we've not got anymore.
Sure.
Because the first design was 6 high. I told you that, didn't I? That was the problem, was having why it wasn't working. But the new design is 5 high. So luckily I had just enough empty chests to move things around, so there's still plenty of space for everything.
Cool. I think you might have picked up 1 or 2 of my droppers because I've got none left. Or they got sucked up in the hoppers.
Probably in the hopper somewhere. Let me see if I've got any in the redstone chest. Oh, I've got lots in here. How many do you need?
Just 2.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Oh, they're on the floor over here. Well, there's 1.
Great.
I can see the other one now that you dropped. There we go.
No, I'm all good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any leftover resources can just go back in the chests. I made extra of everything anyway. It's not like redstone stuff will go to waste.
No, you'll use it somewhere along the line.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I just climbed back up here and I need to be down there. I need to get feather falling 4 on my boots. I've got 3.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. So then we start from these 2 blocks. And torches on the outside of the bottom ones and the inside. So this side.
Okay. So on the inside and the back side, eh?
Yeah. Oh, hold on 1 second. I knew she'd wake up.
Yeah, she knows you're doing something. Doesn't want to miss out.
Yeah, probably because when I'm not doing something, it's quiet. She doesn't hear me speaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, that's your... I was getting confused and say, where's the big gap? Well, that's your side. Okay, so the blocks then we need on top of the 2 inside torches. Like that. And then... torch there and torch there. On top again, and then the torches go on this side of the block and inside this time. It's only on the outside on that bottom one.
Okay.
And then it's just repeat. So. You know, if we build all this and all of it works, it's going to be a miracle.
It would be quite amazing, yeah.
Yeah. But I tested the other two and they both work fine.
There are no torches on the middle here. On the inside.
Yeah, inside as well.
Inside as well.
Yeah.
On the side block or standing up straight?
Like that.
Okay, side block. Okay.
And that goes all the way up to let me figure it out. It does go all the way to the top. Yeah. So the top one is going to be in line with the top dropper.
Okay.
Oh crap. Don't shift and jump. It doesn't work.
Don't worry, I've done it once already. With a little pillar going up the back.
Yeah, I've died by full damage about 10 times today. Just from falling off this little height.
This thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't eat. I don't notice that I've only got one heart left and then I fall down. Okay, then when you get to the top one, it's just torches opposite the hoppers, not in the middle.
So on this one here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So the next thing we need is to get down to the bottom and do all those horrible hoppers, and then the redstone up the middle is quite, well, it looks complicated, but it's quite easy. It's just repeating itself.
Okay.
So
now we need hoppers.
Yeah. Okay, we start from the bit we need to connect one to the other. So for me, it's going to be, well, it's this first hopper here is your input for your whole module.
Okay,
so
like that. That comes off of?
Yeah, when I finish, mine will connect into that hopper.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, then we just double check it. Okay, we need this hopper line from this dropper here.
Mm-hmm.
We need to follow that one first. Ogle's asking if we've used his acrobatics course. Have you seen that?
I have.
The big
I'm not sure how to get to the top, yeah.
Well, he's got a teleport thing, so...
yeah. I would have to fly up there.
Yeah. I can't remember which side it went on now. I just looked at it. Inside. The first time I built it, I did it out of the wrong side and none of it fit. Couldn't figure out why. Okay, like that. And then... It's so much easier when I was right next to it. Okay, so that's that one. Then we need one going down into that one we've just placed. And then... This is the one we needed to jump on, so... We get on top and place one face down like that, and then one going into there. I don't know what my acrobatics level is actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. I get a lot of it because I fall off of things a lot.
Oh yeah, I leveled up a minute ago. 140. That's not even from training it. That's just from falling. Okay, we've just placed that one there. So this hopper line above me is the one that goes into the next module. So where it joins onto yours, we'll go. No, because that's slabs. That's the one bit I can remember. That 2 blocks there is going to be slabs because that has redstone on.
Okay.
And the hoppers go. Did I run out of hoppers? I'll get some more out in a minute. I hate hoppers. They're so confusing. I feel like I've got this wrong, but I don't know why. Okay, well let's connect this first one up before I do the next one. We've got that. Go straight down. Okay, so that's in the right place. So it is in the right place. We've got 2 slabs from the dropper. Okay, I'm just going to steal the hoppers out of one of the other chests for the modules, and I'll replace them later.
I don't know how many we're supposed to have, but I've got 12 on me.
Okay, I've probably mined some of the inner hopper somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, I know why it seems wrong. Because this one has one. This one's one higher than that side. I keep forgetting. I did the same before. Thought it wasn't matching up, but it is.
Okay, I'm glad you know what you're talking about because I'm lost.
Yeah, this is the difficult bit. Once I've got it done, I'll come and help on your one. While you're up there, can you put a hopper in that one?
In this one, yeah.
Yeah, just to join those 2.
Down or
no,
facing it?
No, the in the one, this one.
This one, the top one.
Yeah, to join that and the one above it. That gap that's between them, I just need one in there. Yeah, like that. Okay. You need the bit where it's going to go to the next one. So that dirt block is where the next drop is, where a dropper would be normally. Okay, so when you copy and mine hoppers would go into that, but you need your hoppers to join onto this one here.
Okay, so it'll go.
So it goes up there and down that side, and then it'll go from there into these, and then it needs to come down from this side of the chest, this chest on this side.
From that one up there, okay.
Yeah, so all you need here is from that one.
Yeah.
To find a way, the quickest way to join it onto this.
Onto this one here.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna need a few hoppers for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, you need a few more for that one because it's around the corner. But I've still got 18 on me if you need more. Yeah, that's the only part. I mean, most of the hoppers are in the same layout, but depending on where the module is, depends on what that exit chain looks like. But we're getting there.
There we go.
Okay, looks the same on both. Okay, the next part we need now is to start all this redstone in the middle.
On the slabs.
Yeah, well, there is on the slabs and there is some on the hoppers.
Yeah.
But only on the bottom, the ones we've just placed. So I can get up. Find the best place to get up. Probably on the redstone. Where's my blocks? So.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Yeah. If you see the hoppers that are attached to the chests.
Yeah.
This row here. You can see where the dirt block is. Well, that row's got blocks all the way up, alternating. So above this block here that I'm stood on.
Okay.
So on top of that on top of that dirt block will be a solid block, well, one of the yellow blocks.
Okay, so like that.
Yeah, and then alternating all the way up, every a gap and then a block. And the same, yeah. Then the same on the other side.
Okay, and the redstone goes along. Like.
Once the line's up, it's easier to figure out where the redstone's going.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, did I just push you off there?
No, I fell off. There and side, because they have redstone going into them.
Okay, so there's a block on this hopper then, eh?
Which one? Oops.
This side here. I'm mirroring it. So here.
Yeah, on that one. And then we've got the redstone. Where's my redstone? There it is. Like that. And this one that sticks out here is what will join onto the steps.
The slabs going up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to destroy one just so I've got space to pillar up. Okay, so slabs. So the next bit is putting. I need more inventory space. Slabs on these blocks. Oh, that's not a slab. These two here.
Okay.
And that just has repeaters and repeaters on them too going into the blocks. And then you need solid blocks to join them on them too. And this 4 just here has redstone dust across it. This like C-shaped bit here is what you repeat all the way up.
All the way up.
Yeah, well I think it's 3 times.
Pointing into the orange blocks.
Yeah, so it'll be there and there. The exact same thing.
Should have left my sand there.
slabs. Oh, I built this in when I built this in Creative. I logged back on. I was like, why is this so hard to do on here? And I didn't think
it's all
that
the flying,
I was flying in Creative.
You're going to have a lot of sand in your sorting system.
I have. I've got some bags from that plugin, the bags plugin we've got.
Oh yeah.
And I filled the chest, so I filled a bag with what was in there, and I think we've got like 4 or 5 bags of, big bags of sand inside the chests. And each of the bags is the size of a double chest. Okay, the only other thing that I always forget on this one, those yellow blocks we've just placed.
Yeah.
On the inside between the yellow block and the hopper needs to be 2 redstone torches. If you have a look on the live stream, you'll be able to see it in a sec.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
And now that I've placed all my blocks on the wrong side.
Oh, I think there's stuff in there. There we go. Yeah, so when you look down from up here, you should be able to see 6 torches.
Okay.
Are you managing, or do you need some help?
I'm managing. I just helped you. I placed the blocks on the right level the first time.
Oh, right.
I placed them on the lower half of the...
Oh, yeah, this lower half you can't place redstone on it. Well, can you? I don't know. No, it has to be a top half slab, doesn't it, to do that?
Yeah.
It's quite a tight space, isn't it?
It's very tight. But we're getting there. I've got to remember that we've got the jump boost. I don't have to place 3 blocks all the time.
Yeah. Can you reach all the redstone if you're actually building it all straight away?
Yeah.
Maybe build it except the yellow blocks, and then you can use the yellow blocks to pillar as you place the redstone.
Yeah, I've made a bit of a hard job for myself here with the repeaters, but I'll get there.
Oh god. Missed. Did I tell you I got 2 more beacons?
What was that?
I got 2 more beacons.
Okay. No, yeah, you did say so, yeah.
Opal had 6 with the heads. Well, he had 3 and I had 3. But I used them. So I got 2 beacons, I just need to find space for them. I'm trying to think what's missing. Oh, I know. When you get to the top, when you're all done, there's the yellow blocks. You continue on the hoppers up here.
Okay. On the in-between bits, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've just got the torches to do.
Yeah.
Okay, while you do the torches, I'm going to go make a few more hoppers, because I stole all the ones out that last chest. DarkSolid to the face. He stood on top of a mushroom watching us.
Watching me make a mess.
Well, either that or he's been AFK there most of the day. Not sure how many more hoppers we need, but I'll just make extra.
Can always use them.
Yeah. There we go. I've got 35 hoppers now. Okay, how are you doing?
Good. As long as I didn't take any of them out when I came down, then I'm good.
No, we're fine. You don't need the torches on the top ones. Them two. That's it.
You take them off, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, all you need is redstone dust at the top, but I'll do that since I'm stood here. I'll do it on both. There. I think that is it. For each one. It looks like it. No, we need the tower of redstone. The steps.
Yes.
Okay, so that is slabs. If you can come down to kind of where I am.
Okay, so I got to go up a bit.
Yeah, you just kind of have to. There's like a block in the middle there that you can pillar up from. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to get your head in.
Yeah, so that hopper in front here that's got redstone dust on.
Yeah.
Does the redstone look like a T shape?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then it goes towards the chest.
Yeah. Okay, so you need it on the second dropper up on the right hand side.
Yeah.
That's where it's going to start.
Okay.
And it should all connect when you put a redstone dust on it. Then it's just alternate each dropper on the top slab of each one, alternating sides. And when you place it, it should connect to the yellow block on the right hand side each time.
Okay, Dax, I see that. There we go.
There. I think it goes all the way up till it connects with the top one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Let me just run and have a look on the ones that work and just double check I've done it right. Yeah, that's where it connects.
So in theory now that's a module done.
Oh, that's 2 modules done now.
Yeah. I mean, it should work.
Yeah, so all we need to do now is test it.
It means you've got to fill all the chests full.
They're all full.
Okay, so it's easy enough to chest.
Yeah, I'll just need to check. What I usually do is see what chest is at the end of it. The very last chest it all goes to, and then test something in there. Which will be on your side. Well, it's a reserve chest, but it's all mostly reserved with stone.
Okay, but also some pufferfish.
Yeah, I'll take all the pufferfish and just leave one in each slot. That is for all my potion ingredients when I get them, but I haven't gathered them yet. When I built it the first time, I did that really noisy one. That was the one chest that messed up. Because I went through all of them and checked everything was full, and I must have missed that one. All that was in it was pufferfish, so everything I put in kind of backed up in that. one thing.
Goodness, yeah.
Okay, it starts from this side. Okay, so it's this hopper here. So I'm putting 23 in.
And we should get 23 back.
Yep, and everything should flash as it's going through. No, it's not working. I've missed a bit of redstone somewhere.
It is flashing, but it's not.
Well, no, the repeaters all the way up should flash.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me just see.
Did it go anywhere, or is it still sitting in that dropper?
It's probably gone somewhere, but it might be sat at the top. I think when the repeaters don't flash, it gets up to the top and sits in the hoppers at the top. I'm just trying to figure out, I think what's happening is the signal is not reaching these rows here. Oh, that was the problem I had last time. It's probably the redstone in inside, you know, where it's on top of the hoppers.
Yeah.
I just need to get up and have a look. Hopper. Was your side working?
I don't know.
Let's just check this. Got any stone anywhere? Let's just get some. That chest that it's going to go into has got stone in as well as pufferfish. So if we put just a couple of stone in the middle, where it goes from mine to yours, you need to remove all those dirt blocks as well.
Where are they? Oh, they're up top of the dirt blocks.
Between these yellow
Did
blocks.
I leave some dirt behind?
Yeah. Just between the blocks. Yeah. No, Bacon's got to go pretend to finish work.
Have you put the pufferfish in?
Yeah, I did them before. I'm just going to put... Just trying to figure out where yours starts. I'm going to put some stone in, just to see if yours works. Because if your one works fine, then it's... Your one's not flashing either. There's a block or one piece of redstone or something missing somewhere on both of them. We just need to figure out which one. Yours is missing one here. I can see one on yours on the floor.
Okay. The thing is, it can be one little thing that's so glaringly obvious, but you just can't see it.
Yeah, because it's like a maze. Just go inside.
And then you fall inside the maze.
Oh, yeah. Are you stuck inside it?
No, I'm out. When I built the sugarcane farm, it's a long, thin tube all the way up. And I fell down and had all my ender pearls were in the chest. So
I keep forgetting to carry ender pearls, so I usually just do my home teleport.
Oh yeah, it's also, I didn't think of that. I just chopped my way out.
Okay, you've got some torches missing.
Where's that?
On the torch tower.
I see that, yeah. There's a piece of redstone missing here on yours, eh?
Is that what?
I
Oh,
think
God.
that's what it is.
Ghost block.
Yeah. There was one piece of redstone missing on yours on the floor. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that makes all the difference, but...
Probably. Whereabouts?
It was this one here missing. I'll put it down. That one.
Ah, that could be it then, because that's... Gotta send it can't send a signal without that, so...
Yeah.
Let me go check if there's anything in the chest now.
Well, it might not go because of the...
No.
You need to restart the signal, surely.
I've got some stone in my inventory, so I'll just shove that in the thing here.
Okay, now things are flashing.
Now it looks right. See, it told you one piece of redstone. Well, on mine. Yours was...
And a whole bunch of redstone on mine.
No, yours was one piece of redstone and a few torches. There's that many of them, it's quite difficult. And all yours is flashing now. You check that bottom chest with the potion bottle on.
Nothing yet.
Oh, crap. It's still flashing, so it means it's still going through the system. When I was testing it before, I just kind of stood and waited, and then when everything stopped flashing,
Yeah,
and
then
checked.
you know
Okay, it's stopped now, so.
Okay, let's have a look. There's no pufferfish.
Okay. So this is the point where we go around checking every single hopper. Oh, it keeps lagging, and then I try and jump over somehow, and it ends up on the floor. It's like lag spikes.
Yeah. I don't know what that's from.
See? Just did it again.
So I don't have any lag at the moment.
It's not lagging, except when I jump off that dirt
There's
pillar.
a pufferfish here. In the second dropper from the top.
Okay, this is the same problem I had before, and then I fixed it, and I can't remember how. Oh, seriously. I'm just not supposed to be up there.
I climbed the ladder from the other side.
Yeah, it would have been quicker. I couldn't be bothered walking all the way around. Okay, which...
There's 3. Okay, second from the top is 1. And then there's 3 stuck in this one over by the dirt block.
I can't see any here now.
Not in the hopper, the dropper.
Oh, the dropper. Okay.
Yeah, the second dropper there. And then...
Okay, the droppers are powered by the torch tower, so... we need to check the torch towers right.
And then there's 3 further down.
Okay, let me get up so I can see the torch tower from further away. Okay, it's 2,
But
2,
that's
2.
only 4 of them.
Yeah, I bet you some of them moved around when I was placing this mist redstone. Probably sent a couple in different places. Was the stone gone that was in it as well?
I didn't see any stone.
But it's worked its way through my one into yours.
Yeah.
Well, some of it. Just check the droppers on my one. I can't remember how many pufferfish I put in it now.
There were 20, I think, in the slot, so you probably took 19.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, there's none on this side.
Let me check this.
Oops.
There's one at the top.
In the droppers?
Yeah, on your stone, and then the rest are here in this.
Which
I'm
one?
going to pull them all out, eh?
Yeah, let's just take everything we can find out. And try again.
And here you thought I was going to be helping you.
You are?
Yeah, but it's maybe my redstone's not so good.
Hey, mine messed up as well, so. And it's not like you're doing redstone, you're copying what I'm doing.
But I've only got 25 pufferfish. Is that possible?
25?
I mean, not 20, sorry, 15. I'm on some loopy medication for my bronchitis, so I'm not.
Well, unless some got through. Oh no, because it would have stopped in that chest. It wouldn't have gone into the next module. It would have gone into the chest if.
Yeah.
Unless something glitched and it went into the unsorted chest.
I checked in there. I didn't see anything.
Nope. There's a stone missing.
Yeah, and there were 4 pieces of stone in there.
Yeah, no, we can't have a gap. We can't have a gap in the chests.
Yeah, no, but in one of the droppers.
I think everything else is full. Okay.
No, wait, some pufferfish made it to the top chest. It's completely empty.
Did I miss one? Which one?
Yeah, the top chest.
And hoppers. Okay.
Yeah. All the missing stuff. You want me to put some dirt in it, or have you got more stone?
I've got stone here.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got like 10 double chests of stone.
So we didn't do so bad then.
No. We got most of it from clearing out that slime farm. Okay, so that's full now. So shall I try again?
Yeah.
You got all them pufferfish?
Yeah, and there we go, and it's 23.
Okay. Let's try again. Because I can't see anything else wrong with the actual redstone.
Yeah, yeah.
And I walked the long way round. Okay, I'm going to put 1 in. Then if it doesn't break, we're not looking for a big pile of stuff.
Here we go, flashing up my 1 tower.
Yeah, mine stopped flashing. Which is right, it's supposed to stop flashed on mine and then move over to yours.
And then it flashed up the 2nd tower, so it's got that far.
Yeah, cool.
And it's in the chest.
Yay!
Ooh.
We did redstone. We got it working.
And it worked.
Yeah, but guess what? We've got 2 more to do now.
No, the first 2 were easy.
Yeah.
Not really.
But, oh well, we know what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Should we stick to the same sides?
Okay.
So I'll do this side. How many hoppers have you got when you take all that out?
I got 30.
Okay, I've got 35. That should be plenty.
Should do, yeah.
The only difference on this one now is, see this chest in the middle?
1 sec. I'm just getting rid of some dirt. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
If you go on the opposite side, let me find it. The only difference is there's an extra hopper. Yeah, there's an extra hopper attached to that chain, and that's
so you can load it up.
Yeah, just I put a couple of extra in, then
shortens the trip for some of the stuff.
Yeah, well, the majority of the stuff I put in is usually the stone and wood and everything like that, which is all in the last module on its own. So if I've got an inventory full of that, is he here?
Yeah.
If I've got an inventory full of this stuff, there's no point in putting it in the chest over here. I can just shove it in this one. Then it'll just go through that module. So if I'll put one on each side.
Yeah, that's nice.
I did add one in the middle, but I can just add one hopper on there. I thought I didn't think I added one there, but I'll just go add the hopper in. That one we've just done. Hoppers. I can pillar up. There. Yeah, it's just like 3 extra. Oops. Just like 3 extra hoppers to connect it up. It does help though if I've got loads of stuff, then I don't have to backlog the system.
Yeah. Well, not that it does a hell of a lot, but you know, you don't want to have to go through the whole loop for nothing.
No. There's quite a few people online.
My phone's died. How many people watching?
Watching. There's 2 now watching because a few people had to leave. But online on here, there's
quite a few. Yeah.
10. There. Peter on Vortex. Redstone dust. Comparators, wherever they've gone. You know what, no matter how many times I read about what comparators do, and no matter how many times people explain it to me, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I must admit, I am not great at redstone. If I've got a tutorial, that's one thing.
Yeah, that's what I did before. And I actually recorded this morning doing that. Oh, you were online when I was doing it, weren't you?
Yeah.
So I recorded that and got part of an episode done. And then...
I've just knocked out one of your...
Yeah, then you told me that there's a new version that doesn't click. I was like, you know, you told me that just after I'd finished building the original one.
Shame. Well, the clicking can get annoying.
Yeah.
I made it on a previous server, and oof, it gets a bit much. I started to play without my sound on.
Yeah, I like having a little bit of sound on. I just turn off the music usually.
Yeah.
There and there. What did I forget? Oh, piece of redstone. You're looking at it and like, there's something missing. But I've got it now. And then we have these 2 blocks with the comparators on. For the droppers. Take the droppers to the torch tower. Oh yeah, and redstone underneath. Ah, not torches. Like that. And... Yay, mine's flashing. They need a bit on top of this.
Yeah.
Torch and redstone.
And there we go.
Woohoo!
Well, that was a lot better than the last one.
Yeah, that was the easy part last time.
Yeah.
It's the hoppers that are the problem.
Sorry. Yeah, I still got it wrong. I forgot some dust.
Oh, did you? You got it now anyway.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so droppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The 8th one is the one that's facing in, eh?
No, the 9th one is.
Yeah.
You have 8.
Okay.
Oops. You have 8 facing up, then 1 facing in after.
Okay.
You know what, all the work this has been awful, but it's worth it for the silence.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it just happened to me. I jumped and glitched to the ground.
No. I don't know what's causing it. It was doing it really, really bad last time I was recording an episode. And it got that bad that I just finished the episode early.
Sure.
Did you see the tutorial video I did, the villager breeder?
No, I didn't actually. I wanted to go and have a look because mine wasn't working. But then I figured out that when I took the doors out and replaced them, I put them back in the wrong place.
Oh, right.
Just one block out.
Yeah.
And now I've got villages. I can't keep track of them. There's so many.
Well, I had a few messages asking what's wrong, why is my villager breeder working and theirs isn't, and then it looks the same, and how do I do it? So I thought, I'll just make a tutorial.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Yeah. The annoying part is there's already loads of the same kind of breeder tutorials on there.
Yeah.
But well, it got me 3 new subscribers just from that video.
Why not, eh?
Uh-oh.
She wants to come watch.
I'm trying to think what I'm up to now. Okay, I think it's Torch Tower next.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think she's on more of my YouTube videos than anything else.
Starting young.
Yeah. Well, I have more time to record now during the day.
Because she's at school.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Take care.
Kindergarten. Take care.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it, depending where you live.
Yeah, it was quite nice when my boys went off to nursery school or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're in the process of schools. And it's not such a simple thing here. The government schools are not very good. So you've got to go private.
Oh, God, but that's expensive.
Yes. And also if you can get in because they're very limited.
Really?
Yeah, that's tricky to get in. You know, so we're applying to 3 different schools.
Mm-hmm.
And so far we've only got 1 callback.
All right. What age did they start there?
They're going into grade R, which is not quite school, it's the preparatory one. And they go the year they turn 5.
God. Yeah, it's the same. It's called reception in England.
Yeah.
Yeah, here they start at age 6. Well, the September after they turn 6, they start school. They have that class,
Yeah.
which is, well, it's not first grade. It's 0 class.
Yeah, that's like our grade R.
Yeah.
But contemplating sending them to the German school. I'm of German heritage, so
All right.
and that they run like the German schools, so I think a bit more like England. So it is a bit different.
Yeah. I don't really know much about German schools, even though I'm like 50 kilometers from the German border.
Yeah, and it's a very good school here, but again, it's very tricky. And my kids don't speak German, so they would have to learn it from scratch, which is not easy.
Well, at a young age, it's a lot easier for them.
They learn it quicker than we would. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob's he's fluent in Danish and English now.
Yeah.
And he's learning a little bit of German. So he can count to 10 in German. And, well, whatever his dad teaches him, basically.
Yeah. For me as well, that it would be such an advantage for them to be able to speak German, and a language that's used outside of our country, other than the local language, because nobody uses that.
Yeah. Well, here they learn the 3 languages. Okay, what am I up to now?
So do they learn German at school as well?
Yeah, it used to be 5th grade, and then I think it went to 3rd, and by the time he starts, it'll be 1st grade. So at age 7, they'll be learning German, English, and speaking Danish.
Yeah. I think it's such a bonus because the more you can learn at the younger age, they learn so quickly.
Yeah, but he's got kind of a bit of an advantage because he's already fluent in English and Danish. So when he gets to school to learn them, he's only learning the German.
Yeah. Do you speak Danish?
Me, yeah.
Fluent?
No, enough.
Enough.
Yeah, it's getting better.
How long have you been in Denmark?
4 years.
Okay, so it's not a long time, but it's a fair amount of time.
Yeah. Well, almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in August. Okay, I think it's the hoppers next.
Yes.
So
the fun bit.
Yeah, you've got that one there is where I need to join on to.
Okay, and this one needs to join on to.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe change the other one if possible and get them so they go along here.
Okay.
And connect just then for when I'm building, because I don't know if I'm going to build a square building around this. I might try and use this shape.
Okay, so we'll go.
So build a wall that way.
Like that. Yeah. I have to come out of it, but I'll work that out when I come down from the chest.
Yeah. How many hoppers have you got left?
19.
Okay, we might need to make some more, but we'll see. Okay, so it was this one first. Needs to go like that. Keep getting stuck. Goes there, then we have one in the top of that one. Along and then, yeah.
Is this your hopper here?
What?
There's a hopper here that I didn't place, but I think it's not supposed to be here, right?
Which one?
This one here. It's pointing into this.
Or is that? Hold on, what's this one here? Hold on. Needs to go that way, that way, that way. Then that way. Yeah, there.
Okay, that was mine. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, then you need one
on top here.
Wait, it's not in line with mine. Oh, what's that one there? Did I place too many? Yeah, there. So that last one needs one on top of it, like on mine. And then one going into that from this direction. Then you just connect them.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. And then this one is the slightly easier one, I think. I'm trying to remember. We just have to remember to get the slabs in the right place. Which is from the dropper. But yeah, connected. Did you get that?
No, I didn't actually. You did that so fast, I was lost.
Sorry. Oh, that's because you're coming from this direction. You just need to connect this one to
this one
that
up here.
Yeah.
I can't actually go under the wall. That's not going to get.
Yeah, that's it.
And then just 2 up. Okay.
Yeah, that one's just to connect it.
Yeah. Okay.
And we got these blocks at the side like we did last time. Oh, that's why you put them blocks on. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just gonna put her back in her bed and hopefully she'll stay asleep.
She gone back down?
Yeah, she's asleep on my knee at the minute. Okay. That wasn't too bad. She's had worse nights.
Yeah.
She generally does wake up once sometime between 11 and midnight.
Okay. Whenever I get on like now, I'm always worried that my boys are going to wake up because they don't do it much anymore. But the moment I play or do something like that, they're up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me just join. I need to join that extra input.
Okay.
Okay, so the hoppers are in, so now we need
The half slabs.
Yeah, we need dust on these first. Here. Like that.
There we go.
Yeah, that looks right. So then it's where's my slabs? Yeah. Like that. Remember torches on the inside of the yellow blocks.
Yeah, facing the hoppers.
Yeah, if you're doing while you're going up, it's easier.
Much easier.
But don't forget to get rid of the dirt blocks if you can. On the way up, after you place the slab.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go and get the bottom ones again, but those will go.
Yeah, I haven't done the bottom ones yet. I'll get them on the way down. Repeater, dust, touches. This bit was actually the same as the old design.
Yeah.
And I thought I can leave that there when I destroy the rest and build around it. But each one, because of the different amount of chest, each one was one block out, so I had to destroy it and move it anyway. Last 2 repeaters. Woohoo! This one's going a little bit smoother so far.
It has, yeah.
Well, I'll probably just jinx myself. Everything will go wrong now because I've said that.
No, this one's going to work perfect first time.
Yeah, it seems like we've not missed anything. So
No.
now it's just stepping the redstone down all the way.
Is it easier to work from the top or to work from the bottom up?
It doesn't make any difference. I just do it at the top since we're already up here. That one, that one, that one. Oh, can you imagine trying to do this in a normal biome and you got mobs coming at you every
Oh god,
2
no,
minutes?
that wouldn't be fun at all.
Oh god, what have I just destroyed? Comparator.
Yeah, this biome is actually quite pleasant.
Yeah, my section's looking quite nice now.
Yeah. And I mean, you can transform it to look however you want.
Yeah.
Why does that not look right?
Which bit?
It's supposed to step down off of the yellow block, right? Oh, no, wait. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just looking for problems where there aren't any.
Yeah, it looks fine from where I'm stood.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I think mine's done.
Well, if that was the end of it, the last bit of the slabs and the redstone, then yeah. They went a lot quicker.
Yeah, the only thing left now is for me to connect it to the input chest over this side.
Yeah.
If I've got enough hoppers. Oh, I missed some dirt. So did you.
The ones at the bottom.
Yeah, both of us in the same spot. Okay, so
Now we test.
yeah, I just need to connect this.
Do you need some hoppers?
I think I just got enough. Can you reach that one there? That last one and put one on top of it? Yay! I think that's
Did
right.
you connect the chest in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see one thing though. This hopper. It was still in place from when I built the other one, so I had to go sideways rather than down. So
it would have still worked though.
probably, but OCD drive me crazy
No,
that it's pointing
perfect.
the wrong way. Okay, so can you see all the repeaters?
Sure, let me go at the back.
Okay, I'll I'll just use something from these 2 modules.
Okay.
What have we got that I can put in? Fermented spider eye. I've got 2 of them. You ready?
I'm ready.
And it's gone.
You got flashing up.
Oh.
Flashing up the second one of yours.
Going good so far?
Yeah.
It's took, let me see, an hour and 25 minutes we've been streaming. So it's took us about an hour and 15 minutes to build the two. That's not bad.
Yeah, and I think we've done this one in 20 minutes, but it's not coming up the second. Hasn't gone up my module.
No. Where did it stop?
It went all the way up yours, and then I never saw any flashing. Oh, there's hoppers, dirt, redstone, and a fermented spider's eye in this first dropper here.
This one? Okay, that's what I need, the eye. Let's see. You compared us the wrong way.
That was the one I did when I just jumped over it and hit the button. Still thought it was a really cool way of getting it there.
Yeah.
Obviously not such a good idea. But why is it clicking now?
I don't know. I'm confused. Let's take the power off first. I don't know what the clicking is. I don't even know where the clicking sounds come from, so that doesn't help at all.
No, it doesn't. Did I put in an extra one of...
No, I think there's a solid block here. I don't know if that's got something to do with it. Instead of a slab. But you've done solid blocks all the way up. Instead of slabs.
Where was that?
On these C-shaped things. You're supposed to have the two yellow blocks in the middle and then slabs on the side.
That's most likely it. Why did I do that? That wasn't very clever.
It was only on the top two. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Another... You said it was only on the top two?
Yeah.
I'm just going to dig your dirt out below you so I can compare the two sides.
Okay. Well, as I'm doing this, the clicking seems to be getting quieter. Yeah, that was it. There we go.
Was it those blocks? Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. So it was clicking just because it was a whole block instead of a slab.
So say I don't pretend to know redstone.
I don't understand that.
Did you take the fermented spider eye out, or did it go back up?
No, I've got it here. I'm going to put it in the first chest again. Okay, it's gone.
Yep. Okay, it went up the first tower. Up the second. Up the third.
Yeah, we're getting there.
We're looking good. Come on.
Did it stop or is it still flashing?
Yeah, no, it's not. Hasn't gone up the last one.
It's still flashing though.
Yeah, you can see the torch tower flicker as it goes up.
Yeah.
And it hasn't gone up the second second dropper tower.
No, I should have gone by now. That I don't know why it's still flashing.
And there was a dropper and some dirt in this one.
Oh yeah, all the hoppers are going to pick up everything we were. using? Everything we
I
mined?
think that.
It's in the chest.
It's in the chest. I must have just missed it then.
Yeah, it's come
Must
out.
have been very quick.
Let's try
But then
something.
why did the other items go up? I pulled a dropper and a piece of dirt out of one of the droppers.
Okay. Let's try something from the very last chest now then. What have we got? What have we got only 2 of? That'll do. Wooden pressure plate. Okay, that's from the very last chest on all 6 modules.
Okay.
It's going through now, so hopefully we can watch it go all the way around and it'll work. Okay, yeah. I seen that. Oh god, I didn't even notice this was here.
Yeah, that side. Did you fall in a hole?
Yeah, I didn't even notice it was like. Have you looked down there?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Should be this side now. There we go. It's cleared your module. So it should be, in theory, you should make it all the way there.
I hope so. Yeah, there goes the next one. God, blink and you miss it.
There we go. Yeah, it's very quick.
Oh, it made it so much easier having speed and double jump on though.
Jeez, and
Yeah. These ones should go through fine because I've tested them multiple times.
Already,
yeah, and one more. There we go.
There we go.
And there we go. It made it. So it works.
Perfect. It works. Have you seen you have a rabbit stuck under your stairs?
Yeah, I bought some rabbit spawn eggs.
Okay.
And bred them, and then one of the babies went under and got stuck and grew up. I should have really let it out. So it runs further in. There we go. Did you know you could breed rabbits with yellow flowers? I told you that this morning, didn't I?
Yeah.
I know you do it with carrots, but those little yellow flowers, just these random ones here.
Oh yeah?
I had one in my hand. I must have caught it by accident, and they were following me. So I clicked on it and gave it to them, and they came up with the heart. So I did it with another one, and then they had a baby one.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah. Woohoo! Okay, we can get rid of this thing now. So all that's left in here to do now is for me to figure out how I'm gonna
decorate.
Yeah, which is gonna be difficult because it's massive. I think I worked out I need like a 30 by 30
design. Yeah, that's quite
design
big.
minimum. But actually, I think it's a bit more actually because 30 by 30 would take it to like the wall here.
Do you plan your builds in creative first, or do you just
some of them I kind of get ideas off the internet and kind of try and build a real life building and try and use the idea and build it. Like that the cross-shaped one that built for the Villager Trading Centre before the nightmare happened. That was from a real building. I just edited it.
Okay, it came out very nice. Looks good.
It was just I seen it with the cross shape and the tower at the top. I can't remember what building it was, but yeah. This one's going to be fun. This is going to be a mansion of some sort anyway, but I'll probably need to fill in all these holes.
Yeah.
Although having that big drop down there could be fun to have something inside. A secret room inside.
Is that where you fell in?
Yeah.
Gee, that is a big drop.
Yeah. I can be the torture chamber. The bottomless pit.
put some steel bars and some spiders down there.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you know when they're going to update the server to 1.12?
As soon as all the plugins are compatible with it.
Updated.
Yeah.
Because I was watching a video yesterday. Cubfan has found a way to make half slab concrete powder stairs, which is very cool because you can get in all the nice colors.
Half slab what?
Because you know concrete powder you can't do half slabs.
Yeah.
But he's found a way with boats to make and fence posts, and you can drop them down, and you actually end up with half slabs.
Oh, we found a bug. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It looks very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like the fountain I built up here?
What's that?
Built a
the
fountain.
fountain. Yeah. I built one today as well, and I came and saw yours, and I was like, mine's just a little tiny thing, and this is quite impressive.
That took like 2 minutes. It's tiny. The one I built on Biffercraft when I had the big statue, that was a really nice one, and I couldn't remember how to do it. But I wanted to build the storage here again, but the size of it, I had to destroy things to do it, so I thought I'll move it up to the top of the hill. Oh, and Golem came down. And then this was just an empty field. I was like, I need something, so I just built a fountain.
Yeah, no, it looks very nice.
And I did start the castle wall, I've just not got around to finishing it. But then I've seen some pictures of really fancy ones that I want to build, but that it will take ages. A section this size uses something like 3,000 blocks.
Sure. That's...
You've seen the size of my wall.
Yeah, that goes a long way around.
Yeah.
It looks very nice.
Who's online? I think we should go look at some people's stuff. Eon is streaming his slime farm. I don't know if he's still streaming actually.
Oh, jump boost is gone.
Oh yeah, it only goes 50 blocks, so it doesn't reach over here. But I stole one of the beacons from the monument, so I need to move them back. Well, one was from the monument and one was in the tower, the trade center. Okay. I think all the villagers disappeared again that were in.
The ones that were running around?
Yeah. The ones that are open to the sky. Oh no, there's one over here. There was about 30.
Yeah.
It just spawned loads in to see if they stay or see if they vanish again.
Yeah.
And that
I've got tons at my base, but they're all in a room. I made sure that they couldn't get out.
Yeah, okay, so the ones that are wandering around have been slowly disappearing. There's only one left.
Did you build the sugarcane farm or did Oval?
Oval. I built the house around it, and he built the actual farm.
Yeah. Because it's, I'm just popping inside. It's quite efficient, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a slow one, but cause it's only small. It was just to start off, but we just left it there. I think it's only got like, don't know how many plants. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's got 6 on each. So it's got 12 plants. It's not loads, but
no.
When you're here all the time and you're not touching it adds up.
I suppose that's it. Because mine has got more than that. I've got 6 levels of 6 each. And I don't think it's as efficient.
Really?
Maybe it's just because I haven't spent enough time around it.
Have you got the observer blocks in?
The way it's done, it's got one observer block that triggers the whole farm. So that might be why it's not as efficient.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, let me see if I can do this stupid. Oh, I did it. Have you been in the monument?
I was there earlier. Yeah, I was AFK for some slime.
Yeah, well, we've got the slime farm there. Solid's AFK here. The Guardian farm, if you look underneath, is doing quite well.
Yeah, I was went to go and have a look earlier.
Yeah, but we've got a snowman a snowman in here for harvesting snow because I like my white blocks and quartz is too expensive. Wow, there's lag. It's lagging in here with all the guardians.
Yeah, I came down. I was curious to see how it worked, and I dropped a stick in one of the inventory slots, and then went down for 20 minutes, and it fills up quite quickly.
Yeah. I'm gonna empty it before I log off. But I built this cooker thing to put all the fish in, so they were cooked. But then it wasn't working. I couldn't figure out why until I looked at the fish and they're already cooked.
Oh, because they've gone through the lava.
Yeah, I'm killing with lava, so they're dying of the fire damage.
Yeah.
So I get cooked fish instead of raw fish.
It makes life easier.
Yeah, but I'm going to build a couple of towers like this. They've got storage in.
Yeah.
And have item frames or signs on the front and have them full of the bricks when I've got enough. So like a tower with bricks and a tower with normal prismarine, dark prismarine, sea lanterns,
and have each thing inside each tower.
Yeah, just have them as storage. We've got the snowman one over here. God, it's really slow walking around when you've not got speed.
Nice.
This one here, and it's like full. But because of the
is this from farming it, or does he make them by himself?
No, that's from farming it. This chest at the back's got shovels in. But if you just bring some iron ingots with you, and just hold right click, when your shovel's nearly dead, you left click on the iron block and it'll repair it, and it gets your repair skill up on that MMO thing.
Okay. Sure.
But that repair skill means you can use an iron block as a repair tool, you know, like instead of using an anvil.
Yes.
To repair it. It's quite cool.
That's very cool.
We've got an iron golem in here.
Yeah, so he's been killing some slimes.
Yeah, that's more just to get rid of them, because
from up here,
yeah.
When I came back from AFK down at the bottom, when I came up here, there were about 5 or 6 of them in here.
Yeah. But sometimes I think the minecarts have stopped again. To check. Sometimes I come down just to check, and there's slime balls everywhere. Yeah. If I go down, the minecart's just stopped.
Yeah, you see, when it unloads the chunk, you have a chance of it stopping.
Yeah, it stops.
The system I had with where you could switch it on and off was a different kind of, like a pass-through system.
Yeah.
And it only works if it's continuously collecting stuff. And with the slime balls, they don't drop as regular as the pumpkins and stuff were. So it was getting stuck all the time, so I had to do something different.
Yeah.
And if you put a switch on it, the minecart stops, but not where it's supposed to, and then it won't restart. You've got to break it, climb up, and send it off. So I'm looking for a better system.
Yeah. But sometimes it's just sat in the middle. It's not even get stuck on it. It's in the middle of the powered rails and it just stops.
Yeah. Putting my shovel away. Yeah, what happens is when the chunk unloads, wherever it is, it stops. And when you come back, it should start. But there's a glitch that it doesn't start.
Alright, okay. Well, we're getting plenty of slimes anyway.
You're getting a fair amount, so.
Yeah, I'm going to go put these in the chest up at the base. But any of these farms, you know, they're for you and Bacon to take. But I just kind of shove them all in the storage room, so help yourself.
Cool.
The storage room that works. Yay!
It's very cool.
Yeah, we have to build it at your base now.
I have to figure out where I want it. At the moment, I'm on the farms and all that sort of stuff, and I want to do villager trading sort of thing with the mine carts that bring them around. But I was a little bit hesitant to start that because of the disappearing villagers.
Yeah, that's why I've not bothered. I mean, actually, let's check. The ones they spawned in this morning to see if they disappeared over there. were spawned in at the same time as these here, and these are all still here.
Yeah.
Because they're in one block, and they've got a block above the head.
I think it's the block above the heads that makes a difference.
Yeah.
It still shouldn't be happening, but it's at least a way to protect them.
Yeah. No, Brandon said he was going to replace all the ones lost because it spent hours and hours breeding.
Yeah, and trading.
Trading. But, you know, I've got a load of junk at the minute. I've got a couple of good ones.
I saw one or two of them are quite good.
Well, I've got Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch, and Fortune 3. So at least I can get them in the shops because they're some of the most popular ones.
Yeah.
I just need to get my mending one back, but if they don't breed, I don't know how I'm going to do that. So, yeah.
I'm going to dump all the blocks that I've collected from here into your sorter. It should all go through.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I just shoved some slimes in there as well, and they all went in. So it seems to be working fine. Right, I'm going to jump in. Oh, this is solid. I'm going to jump into the other channel and finish my stream.
Perfect.
I'll be back in a minute.
Probably going to go check on my farm. So okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
See you.
Okay. Everyone's here checking out the storage system. And it actually works, which I wasn't expecting it to be quite so easy. Yes. Hey, why can't I hit him? Oh well. Anyway. Let's just jump up here out of the way. So, I wasn't quite expecting it to be quite so simple. We had a few little bugs, but they were quite easily figured out. So the next thing to do now with this is to actually get it all enclosed, get the redstone hidden so it doesn't get ruined or destroyed by someone. So I'm going to have to spend a bit of time working on a new design because I have no idea what I'm going to build around something this size. So hopefully I can get it figured out and we can get that built sometime this week. So that's all I've got time for today, guys. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you did like the video, and as always, comments are always appreciated. So I will see you guys next time.